Both sides of the Calaveras Unified School District teacher strike report some progress was made in negotiations over the weekend. On the phone with us today is Superintendent Mark Campbell. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Jim. Thank you.
Can you tell us what progress was made?
Yeah, absolutely. We negotiated long into the night, late into the night, Saturday. We've found some common areas of agreement. We are much closer. We're actually closer than we've ever been in terms of compensation. There are a number of other issues that are not necessarily compensation related that we feel confident that we'll be able to clean up. But the chief sticking point has been that compensation piece that we've been going back and forth on. And both sides have made concessions, and without divulging any information that I'm really not at liberty to in terms of specific numbers, I can tell you unequivocally that we are closer than ever, and I'm really hopeful that today we'll be able to find resolution.
Now, in a press release from the teachers union, they said that you made progress on salary issues and cost-saving reductions were identified that could help you reach the agreement. Are you at liberty to say what those cost-saving reductions were?
I think most of those primary discussions centered around projected retirements, trying to look at people who we believe may retire, and then obviously when we replace positions, we're replacing them at a lower salary schedule. So we had some really good discussion about maybe adjusting some of our projections on that end to allow for not so much cost-cutting measures, but just maybe less conservative projections as to what our expenditures will be in regards to salaries if in fact we see the level of retirements that we expect to.
All right. Mark, are you confident that you'll have an agreement possibly at the end of the day today?
You know, I'm always cautiously optimistic, and I don't, ever want to send false hope. But as we left it Saturday night, I felt better than ever before during this process. So I'm feeling highly confident today that we'll be able to reach resolution, and hopefully that feeling is shared all around the table, and we can knock this thing out.
Mark, on a personal note, I mean, everybody, these are contractual discussions, but you're also dealing with people, and people people you've worked with, people that are in the community, and sometimes, these create wounds that, sometimes can cut pretty deep, and it takes a long time to heal those. Do you think that that's the case? And, there's been a lot of he said, she said thrown back and forth, and I hate to see that kind of stuff. And I think you know what I'm getting at, and I think the teachers union knows what I'm getting at. Do you think that once you get back to work, it's just going to be business as usual? Is there going to be a kind of a healing period that you're going to have to go through?
Yeah, I don't believe at all that it'll be business as usual ever again. And that doesn't mean that the issues aren't irreparable. I always believe that you can work together to repair anything. But obviously, there have been things said and done on both sides. That have either been both professional and or personal in nature, and obviously that creates wounds that will take some time to heal. Am I confident that everybody involved will want to do that? Will want to work together to heal and to move forward together? Absolutely. Will that be an easy process? Absolutely not.
Right.
But I think if everyone's willing to engage in that, I know I am, most definitely. I'm all in. And to the point of, you put things, the past is the past, and what do we need to do to move forward to serve our kids and to serve each other. And I sincerely believe that, and I believe that the intent will be there, but it's going to take some time.
Right. So, Mark, we've got elementary schools back in session today, and you're working for middle and high school. But, hey, if things go well, might not have to worry about tomorrow, right? It'll be business.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of that two-pronged approach where we want to get our kids back. I know it presents child care issues for families. I know that we want to get back to serving our students as best as we can. Ideally, that's with our teachers. Our teachers back in their classrooms serving their kids, our kids. But until that happens, we have to be prepared to do what we can to get our kids back in school. So today we have elementary schools open. We have staff deployed. We have staff from the middle school, high school, administrators who are helping out at school sites to provide the best program that we can today. But yeah, you're right, Jim. Absolutely. Let's get this done today. Let's get our teachers back in the classroom ASAP and get back to some semblance of normalcy.
Mark, will they, if you come to an agreement today, even late this afternoon or tonight, will the teachers be able to go back into the classrooms tomorrow? Are they ready for that?
Yeah, and that's probably a question better answered by CUEA, by teachers themselves. I believe, based upon conversations that we had over the weekend, that if we're able to reach resolution in a fairly timely manner today, that tomorrow is a very likely reality that they can be back in their classrooms. I think if this goes later into today, that reality gets shifted another day.
So do the teachers' union negotiators have the power to say, okay, district, we agree with this, before taking it back to their members for a vote? If they agree with it, does that mean the teachers will be back in class tomorrow, or does the entire union have to vote on it?
My understanding from conversations over the weekend is that they would need to take it back to their membership for a vote, and that makes sense. You want to make sure that you have that support behind any position that you take. So they would have to take it back to their membership, but it was also indicated that would be a possibility to do that if, in fact, we were able to reach timely resolution.
Sure. What time do you meet this morning?
We start at 9 o'clock, and I absolutely will be in contact with you if we have resolution.
Sure. Mark Campbell, thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, sir.